Alright, here we go. Before we actually start, there's one little thing I need to change, and that is my level cap. I didn't change it off stream, and I should have. Level cap is 27. And then it'll go to 29. After we fight this Fire Starbase. Which we will actually do. First things first, we're just going to start with an encounter. I'll just go ahead and generate the number. So 22. After we see 22 Pokemon, we can catch a Pokemon. And let's get the treadmill going. Izzy, thank you. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Izzy? Welcome in. Alright. So let's go ahead and get this Pokemon. We're going to go to South Paldea Sea. I'm kind of hoping I can maybe get a Pinerchin. So I can get a Haunter. Like what you're doing, dog? Or doing, man? Thank you. I don't know where I got dog from. Reading is difficult sometimes. Okay. But yeah, no, appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dupes don't count. 10. Those are dupes. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Looks like I'm getting a Wattrel. What gave you the idea to play Pokemon and walk on a treadmill? I got this idea from a streamer a couple years back. From another streamer who was doing this, who was kind of doing the same thing. And I kind of made it my own. I tried this last year, and then my treadmill broke like 3 months into it. So I had to wait a little, like 7 months to get a new one. And here we are. Yeah, what makes this actually really fun for me, and it's not just like walking on a treadmill. I got some like jog penalties too, so I'm doing a Nuzlocke, which is kind of like a self-imposed rule set for making the game more challenging. And one of the things I do is I jog for like big boss fights. It's like gym leaders, star bases, and Titan Pokemon. I jog for them. Yeet, yeet, Spartan. But yeah, no. What made me really want to do this was I really needed to lose weight. I started to become the heaviest I've ever been, so it's like I need to really change something. And this was like the best thing I can think of, while also kind of like keeping me motivated in a sense. Let's go ahead and medium. That's cool, bro. Happy for you generally. Have you Nuzlocke any other Pokemon games? Yeah. Actually, earlier in the year, I did Crystal. And I actually edited a full breakdown of that. Posted it on YouTube. All the VODs are on YouTube as well. So I actually multi-stream. Twitch, TikTok, YouTube. But yeah. So I've done Crystal, I've done Emerald, and I did Brilliant Diamond. Emerald and Brilliant Diamond were last year before my original treadmill broke. But yeah, if you ever feel like you want to check them out, definitely do. I want to leave with you. And thank you for the follow. About to head out for drinks. That's fun, dude. Good for you. Have fun. Nice. Happy for your boss getting engaged, though, or your one of your bros. Never mind. I don't know why I read boss, but yeah, that's fun. Let's go. Make sure to be responsible. Don't drink and drive, Spartan. I probably shouldn't have led with you on this one. Do you go to the gym on in your free time? Or at the point? I don't really go to the gym too much. I do actually want to, I do have a membership and I want to do a little more lifting. Kind of get my arm strength up. But no, I kind of have been a little more focused on kind of just the treadmill at home kind of thing. That's kind of just like what I found kind of easier to manage so far. I work crazy hours, so I work like 2 in the morning to 10, and then have to go home, do some stuff, and then Monday, Wednesday, Fridays I stream. So I need to figure out better balance. Nice, Spartan, that'll be fun. It's funny, I bought that game, and I enjoy it. I just don't have the time to really put too much into the gameplay. It's hard. Go hard at it. Feel that the first set, you know? Oh yeah, go hard. Yeah, the first set's always the most fun. Just ask ChatGPT for some workout plan. I might do that. I think what I really need to get down is the diet. Like, that's the really big thing. Is this better than Legends Arceus? I don't know which game I want next. I wouldn't say it's better than Arceus. I think it's got some fun points. I actually do love this game a lot. I would say, depending on how long you wait until, you know, you decide to get the next game, maybe wait till ZA. If you don't have Arceus yet, then get Arceus, because that's just a spectacular game. Shinies are really easy to find in this game. Might be actually easier to find than in Legends Arceus too. Guiding is super hard, but the first step is sort of just tracking. That's pretty true, yeah. Tracking what you eat is very important. You guys notice I do have I have a couple shinies in this attempt already. And of course Kane. Or Kay, is that her name? I'm sorry if I'm butchering. I'm really bad with names. Alright, once this battle starts, I'll be jogging, so I won't be reading chat. How's it going, Luke? Fave Shinymon? My favorite Shinymon. It's probably Charizard, as basic as that is. I just love the sleek black shinies. Like Charizard or Quasar. Like, those are just sick. But yeah, I gotta get into my fitness pal. Alright. Jogging time. Oh, this thing has drought. Dang it. And they got real water. Hey, Relentless. It's going good. You know the dream. Ah, we're done. Whew. All right. My favorite Pokemon game is Black and White. Love that game. Oh. Thank you, Ross. How are you doing? Feeling better compared to the last couple weeks? Alright, let me update my level cap. So it's going up to 29. And the Earthworm should be pretty easy. I'm sick with something. Oof. I feel like garbage. Hey, let's go. You know what? That's always awesome. When your favorite band drops something new. I kind of feel that way every time I'm like kind of down and Scarlet drops a new song. Okay, so Houndoom's definitely going to be the Pokemon to use for Earthworm. So kind of a heads up, this might be a shorter stream than I normally go for today, since it was later. I typically try and go for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and it might be closer to like 45 to an hour. But I want to get as much done as possible. Okay. Now let's go ahead and go here. Actually, we could just roll for a new encounter, too. Hey, Syra, are you really the best TikToker? Tell us. Nah, I'm nowhere near the best TikToker. There are so many more creative content creators. Like, it's King Chris, actually, is my favorite TikToker. You know, like, I don't think I would put myself anywhere near the top echelon, let's just say. And probably people don't like to hear that, because it's like, wow. Kind of down on yourself. Okay. I need to figure out a way to train to 29 easily. Let's go back here. The Tauros is actually will come in clutch. Actually, you know what? Let's roll for the encounter real quick. So 6. After 6 encounters, I can catch a Pokemon. Or on the 6th encounter. So 1, 2, 3. I actually wouldn't mind Bramblegast. Hey Bobby, how's it going? 4. Give me a ghost type. Alright, looks like I am getting a roly-poly. Yo, Bobby, thanks for the 7 roses. Appreciate it. How are you doing? Alright. You know what, Bobby? I'll let you nickname the roly-poly. What do you want to nickname her? Every time you come through, you always, you're always very kind. So, giving you a nickname option is the least I can do. Name it John. That's a decent option. Like I said though, I'm gonna give the nickname to Bobby. Let him nickname it. I could always rename it too. Pulfco Peak, is that say your name? Hello, hello, welcome in. I think for now, I'll just give it a placeholder name for Rose. You guys want to see something cool? Shiny Sudowoodo. Shiny Marini. And Shiny Pig. 3 shinies this attempt. And attempt 1 I literally found no shinies. So kind of coming through here with this attempt. Okay. Now we need to do some grinding, and there's only one thing I can really think of to grind. And that is against Tauros, is over here. Yo, Ryan! Dude, I saw the Sudowoodo clip on YouTube. Hey, let's go. That's pretty hype. I just love that, it was just so random. 3 shinies that early? I haven't found one at all yet. Dang. Yeah, honestly, shinies, they are a lot easier than previous games. It is kind of crazy, though. I would not have expected me to get 3. I didn't even know Marini Shiny looked like that. That's neat. It's so cute. I love the pink. Toxapex's shiny is really cool too. It keeps that pink. I like it that it went from purple to pink. It's just a very nice color. Alright. This is the best place I know where to train. For a while. Hey, where are you going? How you doing though, Ryan? Okay, you kind of got wrecked there. Okay. We aren't doing too hot right now. Okay, there we go. Fletchinder can handle. Oh. Chilling, enjoying my Friday? Heck yeah, man. Let's go. Enjoy that Friday. I'm a sucker for open world games. Honestly, this is a great open world game for Pokemon. I like that I put Houndoom away, and that's the one I want to train, or Houndour. Funny sigh. Gotta open more Tauros to just show up. There we go. As I say that, ask and you shall receive. Well, this man don't crit. Thank you. I enjoy doing this, and I'm glad people would enjoy watching. Congrats, bro. Keep working, Neil. Thank you. What are your thoughts on Legends EA starters? My initial thoughts were, why are we doing 2 Johto Pokemon? Like, I think I would have expected Chikorita to be there. I would have loved Chikorita to be in there regardless. And I think Tepig is a great choice. I think, personally, instead of Totodile, I think Popplio would have been the better choice. Kind of keep the theme of, like, one starter from each of those gens, like Legends Arceus. Because, yeah, I think Chikorita definitely needs the buff. It's going to gain that fairy typing. I think, the fact that it's 2 Johto Pokemon, and then it's like, people are mad that Cynical's not in the game to make it all 3. I don't know. It's just kind of weird to me. I'm not like... I've seen people really blow up on it, and I think the game looks spectacular. Like, I think it's a good step in the right direction, gameplay-wise. And I've seen people complain about graphics, and I'm like, I think it looks great, compared to, you know, Scarlet and Violet. Looks more polished than Arceus too. I hope you can still like sneak up behind Pokemon and catch them that way, but otherwise, like, yeah, I have no issue with it. What Feraligatr get? Ground Dark? I can see Feraligatr... I can honestly see Feraligatr getting Dark or Poison. Which, honestly, would be kind of cool. Oh, did not mean to do that. I do like Tepig a lot. Gen 5 is my favorite. I want to see what the different M board looks like. Honestly, I don't know if we're getting like regional variants or megas. I think like where I'm at, I want Mega Evolution, new megas, not regional variants. So like, and it looks like Mega Evolution has a timer on it, and I don't know how I feel about that. We'll see though. Like, we still got like a lot of time. I'd say Piplup should have been subbed for Totodile. Hope we get Mega Flygon to finish the trio for Megas. I would love Mega Flygon. Piplup would have been a good option, honestly. Because I could agree, like, Empoleon could use some love. I wouldn't have minded Snivy, honestly, either. But I do think Chikorita was the correct choice. It needed, out of all the starters, it needed the biggest boost. I'm honestly just happy we're finally getting a continuation for Gen 7. Or, no, Gen 6. I'm sorry. I'm just glad we're finally getting a continuation of Kalos, regardless of what we get. I feel like we got gypped without Z. They have to redeem Chikorita? Oh yeah. 100%. That's why I think if they chose a different water type starter, there wouldn't be as much backlash for Chikorita. Because people would have been like excited. People would have been like, oh, we're finally getting a boost for Chikorita. But unfortunately, and it sucks to say this, but the Pokemon community actually really loves to complain about a lot of stuff, and I think we would have been complaining no matter what happened. Alright. Let's put Pancake down here. Put Corfish down here. And then I need to bring out another Pokemon that can handle Tauroses, and this probably will be the best option. You think that there would be a new Zygarde form? I doubt it, but it would still be cool. I think if we get any new thing with Zygarde, I think Mega Evolution is probably more likely. Or like a Delta form, maybe. something temporary, because I'll be honest, like, I think Zygarde, I think all of its forms are pretty cool. Anyway, I don't know about adding, like, a new form, because it's, like, what would you, I don't know how they would go about it, really. Because all of, like, the other forms are, like, 10%, 50%, 75, 100%. Mega Xerneas and Yveltal? Oh, 100%. Those Megas would be fire. I still would love, like, if we ever get, like, a Legends Unova game, I want to see what Kyurem, Reshiram, and Zekrom look like all fused together. Like, I want to see that. Like the original dragon. Whole thing I don't like is how the whole game takes place in Lumiose, but we'll see how it plays out. Yeah, I think that is a pretty big downside, is it all takes place in one area, which apparently there's going to be, like, underground areas. I like the idea of a futuristic area. I think that's probably why I think the graphics look as good as they do, honestly, though. It's a lot more condensed. I'm kind of okay with, like, a more polished game if it means better graphics. I'm actually very mixed and a little concerned about the new battle style. Like, in concept, moving your Pokemon around, like, that could be sick, right? Like, in concept, moving around, your Pokemon dodging with you. It's a very cool concept. In practice, though, I could see that being a very tedious mechanic. So I'm curious to see how it plays. I'm very excited, actually. Like, one of the complaints I saw was Pokemon not innovating enough with this game. And I'm like, they changed the whole battle style. Mega Evolutions are temporary. They're doing a lot to change up the formula. Like, I think, like, the Z8, like, the Legends games do more to change up the style that I've seen since, like, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon and Sun and Moon. I need a good frame rate and less bugs, 100%. Less bugs is super important. And I'm hoping, with how much more condensed the game is, there won't be as many bugs. I will say, there weren't a lot of bugs in Legend ZA. They barely, like, I don't even really think they really patched. Well, I mean, they did a couple patches, but, like, there was, like, nothing, like, game-breaking like there was in, you know, in this game. A Unova remake would actually make the Pokemon community get hyped. See, I'm very mixed on Unova remakes. Like, Unova's my favorite generation, so it's like I don't want them to pull a Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl on Black and White. That would be the last thing I'd want. So I'd want Ilka to stay far, far away. But at the same time, it's like, it's not really that bad either. I don't know. I don't think anything past Gen 4 needs a remake. I kind of agree. Like, I know that they're gonna touch. I know for sure that they're gonna touch Gen 5 soon. I think it would be really fun to do Black and White 3 instead of remakes. Kind of continue the story. Because Black and White in general were sequels. I think it would just be really cool to see, like, them continue that sequel trend. What I really want is Let's Go Johto games. Like, I want a continuation of the Johto Let's Go games. I don't know. It's funny, man. Like, I'm okay getting new Pokemon games. I just want them to be good, and I don't want them to, like, really just be cash grabs. Which it seems like that's what Game Freak has kind of been lately, is all cash grabby. I don't necessarily like that. You just make a new game in the region? Honestly, yeah. Because honestly, there are ties to Unova in this game. Like the DLC, Blueberry Academy, I believe, is like... Isn't it in Unova or something like that? Or like neighbors with Unova? There's definitely a lot that can happen. Let's Go Pikachu Eevee has outstanding graphics. It seems full of life and vibrant. Oh my gosh, yeah. Romeo, by the way, thanks for the follow. Yeah, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I think we're like the last real Pokemon games that had like any sort of like... I don't want to say passion, but it feels like that. Because, like, every Pokemon from the original 151 had, like, different follow animations. Some Pokemon would take the lead. Some Pokemon you could ride. Like, it was a beautiful game. With a lot of, like, heart and soul in it. So it's like... To go from that to Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl and, like, Sword and Shield, where they implement the follow Pokemon mechanic, like... so lazily, where the Pokemon are like trailing behind you. I don't know. It's weird to me. I would love to see Kyurem, Reshiram, and Zekrom fusion. Oh my gosh, yeah, it would look sick. I would love to see that so much. And coming out, and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee coming out in 2018 was ahead of its time. Oh my gosh, yeah. The fact that it, like... Pokemon saw a way to capitalize on Pokemon Go. And doing a really good job at that of, like... reintroducing the people who were brand new to Pokemon to, like... play the first generation of games as updated. Like, I actually think the next Pokemon game I'm treadlocking is going to be Let's Go Eevee. I would kind of want to do Let's Go Pikachu, but I don't have it. I have Let's Go Eevee. Man, did I miss that whole horde of Tauroses? Okay, I should take out Meowscarada. Or it's not Meowscarada yet. But I need to put in Luxio. Dynamaxing was really cool. The fact that it was like 3 turns made it like not super broken. I actually really think terrestrializing is a really cool concept too. Like giving Pokemon new typings kind of breathes a whole new life to a lot of Pokemon you wouldn't necessarily think would be useful. Like imagine Shedinja with a type that only has like 1 weakness. Or a couple weaknesses instead of the 5-6 it has. Like it would be broken. Oh my god, that is a lot of Tauroses. We are gonna eat. Alright, 1 more level for Houndoom. Chat types changing didn't look that cool. Yeah, the hats were kind of stupid. Some of them looked cool, I will say. Like some of the terrestrializing like hats looked pretty sick. But yeah, overall, not that great. It did change battling a lot. Oh yeah, it changed the whole game on the whole meta. Because you just don't know what to expect. Any type can turn into anything. And like you'd plan around like a ghost type or fighting type and then they just change typings. And it completely destroys your plan. It's kind of crazy. Do you think in Gen 10 they would add another typing? If they do that, I think if they ever add a new typing like they did in X and Y, it would be with the introduction of a new evolution. And I don't know if they would do that anymore. I think it'd be really sick if in in Legends EA, we finally got the Dragon evolution. But again, like, that's just wishful thinking. There's a lot of type combinations that either don't exist or don't have many Pokemon. That's true, yeah. Like Fire Water, I think only Volcarona has that. You can't even really get that. Which that's something I hope ZA makes more available, is like Volcarona and basically all the Pokemon you had to get through Mystery Gift. And if you missed it, you missed it. Like, give Diancie a little more loving, too. I feel like it would be controversial if they did, just like they did Fairy typing come out, everyone had mixed up opinions. I don't think I remember mixed opinions. I think this is definitely like, back then I tended to avoid more online opinions, so I think I kind of missed it. I remember like Black and White being hated, and then I was kind of like, well, I'm not gonna pay any sort of attention to online stuff. And then I pay more attention to online stuff than ever now. And 2 Poison Steel type. Pokemon. Yeah, Reverbroom is evolution line. I think it's the only typing with Poison Steel. And from what I remember, people liked Fairy, but might have just been my online space. I do remember like there being a lot of hype and a lot of memes around like a Jigglypuff being able to take down a Dragon type now. I think Fairy type, honestly, adding Fairy typing to like Jigglypuff, Clefable, the Jigglypuff line, the Clefable line, like giving it to Snubbull and Gramble, who are literally called the Fairy Pokemon. Like, I think that's great. I think it boosted them a bit, and also the little Fairy types they did add in the game were pretty cool. Like, Florges is awesome, Aromatisse and Slurpuff is great. I think the only issue with X and Y I remember there being online was how small the Pokedex was. Because it was a very small Pokedex. But it was a lot easier to obtain the National Dex that way too. Like, that was the first game I actually ever filled out the National Dex on. See, even this little guy getting Fairy typing. Like, Fairy types have really good physical moves. They have good moves in general. First Dex you filled the Pokedex was Sword and Shield. Oh yeah. That was a pretty easy Dex to fill too. Those were such good times. I still haven't really filled out the DLC Dex though. I really should do that. Alright, once Houndoom is 29, we will go and take on that silly Earthworm. Regina, I'm kind of okay over leveling for training purposes. I need something that can like handle it, and it's probably the easiest one too. I will say, I'm really glad I got Wattrel, because that is a really good electric type. Belladrum Play Rough, Aqua Jet, crazy. Crazy. Oh yeah. Gen 6 was my first realm into the competitive scene. Made it easily accessible. EV training was introduced to be a little easier. Like, based on like the punching bag stuff. Like, honestly, they were great games. I have a lot of love for X and Y. Okay. I'm gonna have to EV train my Corphish more special. so bulky you could run an assault vest. Dude, the assault vest has been kind of game changing. I actually enjoy using assault vest for Quagsire. This defense is already like really good, and its special defense is lacking. The only downside is it's a good yawner, so gotta be careful. And Megas just dropped? Wait, they dropped new Megas today? Or are you talking like in Gen 6 Megas dropping? Because that was revolutionary. Okay, gotcha. I thought so. You know what I actually really enjoyed? Like back in Gen 6, I had one Pokemon from each generation in my team to use for battling. That was really fun. And one of the Pokemon I used was Snorlax. And I remember pissing so many people off with Snorlax. Like Yawn, Sleep Talk, and all that jazz. Growlithe. Words, huh? Look at the sleeping doggo. So cute. Alright. Once we start battling, I'll start jogging. That burn was kind of unnecessary. I love it. Houndoom was so bored, it just fell asleep. Actually, what is Orthworm's moves? Okay, I'll be fine. Ryan, did you see my clip where I fell through the world? It blows my mind that this game did not patch that. Houndoom was like, I'm getting tired of this shit. Yeah, right? Yeah, this game has been out for like 2 years. It has. It blows my mind that they haven't patched that. I'm glad though you could just like fly out of there though. I actually was afraid I got soft locked once though. I didn't save for a while. Cause like was like stuck in the falling animation for a little bit. Alright, let's jog. Oh my god, I love Houndoom. Love it. Don't you do all this for a sandwich? Yeah. It's more so, though, the sandwiches unlock more abilities for Koraidon. Like running fast, climbing, gliding, swimming. It's kind of silly, but at the same time, it's kind of cool. You know, sandwiches unlock new abilities in me too sometimes. I'm kind of with you on there. Just like something kind of snapped, you know? There. Sometimes you get flamethrower. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with it. The joke's there, I just don't know where to go with it. All right. And now we can jump high. Let's go. Alright. I'm gonna pause this. New level cap is 30 for the water gym leader. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna end a bit early though. We'll get through this little cutscene. I'm gonna end getting a couple of encounters though. Alright, so we can go ahead and fly here because we can get the desert encounter. Let's go ahead and generate the number 9. 9th Pokemon we shall catch. Let's lead. Actually, let's do with Corphish. Okay, so 1, 2. Storm Journal would be so cool. I want it. 3, 4, 5. Ah, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, Dog Fan or Fanpy. I would have loved Sojourn. Fanpy is so friendship shaped. It is. It definitely is. I like Fanpy. I like Dog Fan. If I got it earlier, it would have been a little better, but oh well. They're still good. They're still a great Pokemon. Also, I like now that I'm just naming my Fanpy only fan. Like, it's just the default name for it now. Ever since I came up with the pun. Alright, let's generate. I actually want to get Pokemon kind of closer to the lighthouse. Yeah, I think it was a little disappointing to learn that they were just paradox forms. At the same time, though, still pretty cool. It would have been great if this was a regional evolution, though. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pokemon is Grimer. I was so close. So close to just getting another Kirlia. I'm cool with Grimer, though. Poison types are my favorite typing. Love Muck. I should be able to surf this. Alright. I should definitely switch. Let's go Quagsire. Aw, look at the Kirlia dancing behind me. Alright. I'm gonna name this Pokemon Ryan. Not bad, Sicky Hold. Dude, it's me. Yeah. Alright. And then let's go ahead. We're gonna end this by getting our encounters in the Infernal Pass area. Hold on, I might be an attacker. I might switch you to like a Modest, just to kind of utilize the Sludge Bomb. Because it's interesting to me that, like, poison types, there's not really a lot of, like, good physical poison type moves. Like Poison Jab, Poison Tail, X, or like Cross Poison are great moves. But, like, Muck, who's a physical attacker, I don't even think you can learn him. Let me double check I don't have Oni Mountain. Because I think they were too strong when I last was here. Oh, I do have Oni Mountain. That was Spoink. Okay. But I don't have Infernal Pass. I actually would really love a Geodude here. I think that'd be spectacular. Cough, cough gang, give me Geodude. Alright, Infernal Pass. Here we go. That won't count because I haven't generated yet. So 3. Okay. Alright, so let's start now. So 1, 2, I'm guaranteed coughing. Which again, as a poison lover, I don't mind. I really want a Geodude. And there's one more encounter I know I can get. Will-O-Wisp is huge. Alright. So now I could probably get Bronzor, hopefully. 25. Okay. 1. Dupes don't count toward the number, so we're going to be here a while. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. Those look like 13, 14, 15 Aracudas. 16, 17, 18, 19. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and what's the 25th? $25. Aracuda. Let's name you we'll name you Mark. The music in this game is actually spectacular. Like, best music since Gen 5. 100%. Okay, and there should be one more encounter I can maybe get. No, never mind. This is just Oni Mountain. Oh, so this is where you get Feebas, though. Alright, I'm gonna end for the day. End on some encounters. I'm probably gonna go around, get some candies off stream. That was, I'm not kind of just wasting time. That'll be easier to kind of grind too. I also probably could push to fight the water gym later, but I don't necessarily think I want to. Plus, the team I have right now are almost at 30, but there's a couple Pokemon I kind of want to utilize that aren't at 30, near 30 yet. Thanks for the stream. Yo, thank you for watching, Relentless. Ryan, everyone on TikTok watching, I appreciate all of you. I will catch you guys Monday.